type of live animal I have based on the way it travels. Because it does travel a little bit differently than other animals you may have seen. And this has to do with the shape of its body. Now, I don't think if this animal is really big or really scary, but someone might disagree.
Oh, a snake! My favorite!
That's a pretty good reaction. And I don't think I saw anybody go running off into the woods away from it. It is, in fact, a snake.
Baby snake.
It is not a baby snake, it is a full-grown snake. This particular type of snake doesn't get much bigger than this. And this is not one of our local snakes here to New England. So you wouldn't find this guy out here in the woods, but we do have plenty of local snakes that you should be on the lookout for as you are hiking through all the woods here. This animal is known as a red rat snake. Turtles are attached to their shell until the day that they die. It is part of their skeleton. So just like we can't decide, I don't feel like having arm bones today. I'm going to take my arm bones out, flop around a little bit, and then put them back in before I go to bed. We can't do that, and neither can a turtle.
It's too heavy.
It's too heavy?
No, he's too heavy for his own legs.
Yeah, sometimes she drags her shell on the ground, which is okay. So these guys also, they don't have to think about their shell getting bigger. They don't have to go out and buy a new shell every birthday. Just like we don't have to go out and buy a new skeleton every birthday. Since their shell is made of a bone, their shell is just going to grow with the turtle. All right, before she tries to walk off the edge of the table, pick her back up. Alligators do not live this far north in New England. Alligators typically, they live in areas like North and South Carolina. They live in Florida, Louisiana, Texas, and as I said, they live in those freshwater streams and freshwater swamps. American alligators do not really venture out into the saltwater ocean. American crocodiles will actually swim out into the saltwater ocean, so they have a better tolerance for being in that salt water. So if we're thinking about our American alligator here, and again, want to figure out if this guy is in fact a reptile, let's start looking at him. Who can raise their hand and tell me something they notice?
Scales?
Yeah, he's definitely covered up with scales. Nice hardened scales. Now, of course, as we said, scales are really good to help prevent dehydration. He's not going to have a big problem with that since he is spending the majority of his time in sort of the streams or the rivers, even in the dry